you're talking about, are they just computer simulations of actual molecules that you can then play with, or is there another step of abstraction involved where this is actually a completely different chemistry that relates to real chemistry by means of some translation or analog, and that you can you're really when you use the word molecule in terms of this digital chemistry, you're using it. These are molecules that are unlike that do not simulate, or they're completely beyond. They can be completely beyond any existing real world molecule. That's the piece that's a little bit hard to understand, I think, from what you said
Yeah.
so far.
So there are two different things. One thing is that um the way chemistry works. Uh, you see, when molecules or whatever interact chemically, this happens randomly, and there's no supervision. It just happens. There's nobody there saying first these two interact and then the others two will do the stuff and things like this. So uh, real chemistry works completely random, and there's no hierarchy. There's nothing but random interaction. Now, this digital chemistry works exactly the same. This is one thing. The second thing is what you said. Are these graphs related to real molecules? And the answer is that I think this second step, because the chemical reactions are so simple in a sense that, I mean, real chemistry has far more potential than these very simple chemical reactions, which I don't have the time to show them. I mean, I could make a list of the simple chemical reactions which, by randomness, and they lead to this, which change shapes very fast.
But let me
And
ask this basic question, and you'll see how far I am from really understanding this. In your graphs, are the individual dots? What do those represent? Like in chemistry, that would be an atom, and you're making up a
they
molecule.
wouldn't
What do the
they,
dots
they would
represent?
they wouldn't be atoms. They would be elementary bricks which interact one with the others in very simple ways. And the step two, is to find real equivalents, which can be molecules themselves, not atoms. I think they are molecules themselves, not atoms, which interact in the same simple way as these.
I see. So I'm sorry. So the dots represent specific molecules.
Elementary bricks. They can be.
Elementary bricks.
You see,
Right.
it's like in the DNA. When you say DNA, there are four letters, right? But each letter, and you have the mental image of the DNA as kind of a double track structure, right?
Yeah.
With complementary, there are letters around these double track structures, with complementary letters. But each letter, the A, the T, the C, and the G, are are molecules.
Yes.
Each
So
letter is a rather complex molecules already, but it's an elementary brick as concerns the structure of the DNA. You see, and there's a backbone molecule which is not represented in the. I mean, this process of abstraction from an elementary brick. Uh, the thing is that they interact in very very simple ways. Uh, like 2 to 4 nodes enter in one reaction. You see, so these are very simple. I mean, these are reactions which can be very easily achieved by real elementary groups, which probably are molecules and not atoms.
Right, but they are, but they, um, so they're essentially molecules. I'm trying to get clear in my mind the level of abstraction I'm looking at. They're molecules, and the links between them represent possible reactions between different molecules, or like I'm trying to understand.
No, so the model is the following. There is in these simulations you see each chemical reaction in this digital chemistry involves a graph, a molecule, and which is visible, and kind of like an enzyme, which is invisible, which rewire them in this graph. So we don't see the enzyme. Uh,
I think you.
I have in preparation other. Sorry.
No, I was just translating a little bit.
The audio on your side is a little bit fuzzy, so we're having a little bit of difficulty hearing you. Um,
Yeah.
so David was just lending a hand.
Yes.
Thanks.
So it's kind of like, you know how DNA self-assembles. Nobody tells the DNA to kind of link. That's the theory here, is that you're building a kind of double helix out of different molecules, right?
Right.
In different shapes. And then the hope would be to translate those into real chemistry.
If you were to look at, like, how would a DNA molecule be represented in your digital chemistry that are like that?
Okay, so you see that's the okay. So these are you see here. This is a letter in the DNA, and this is another letter.
Yeah.
And practically, this is part of the backbone. But you abstract. You say that's an elementary brick for the DNA. You see, it's the same thing.
So in chemlambda, DNA would still look like a double helix as represented, DNA per se, or
Yeah, well, good question. Yeah. Um, wait. Yeah, probably. Let me say something. Okay, so this is a collection. This is a collection of with animations with lots of animations coming from simulations and chemlambda. And now I have one which could answer. Okay.
Wish we had a better connection. Yeah.
Okay.
We can try.
Yeah.
Marius, do you mind unplugging and taking off your headphones? We're just going to see if we can clean up the audio a bit, if that helps.
Okay. Is it better like this?
and try unplugging them.
Yeah. Unplug them.
The sound? In a moment.
That's muted.
Okay, is it better now?
Do you have a fan going on in the background at all?
No, it is this computer.
Okay.
It's the laptop.
It was really the open science link, because he's also working on this subject around open science. Also
It itself it makes this sound.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
so much
That's
better.